Hi everyone, this is a collective tarot reading for the new moon in Virgo on September 2nd, and it is for light workers, so if you want more peace, love, health, and wealth in the world, you are who I am reading for. As usual, I'm going to do a 7-card horseshoe spread, and you have 3 oracle cards to the side. You can choose which one, 2 or all 3 resonate with you the most while I'm doing the tarot stuff, and we will do that at the end. So let's just cut the deck. See what we got. So, in the past, we have the King of Coins reversed. Okay. Present, we have the 8 of Coins. Perfect. Known factors is the 8 of Cups, of course. We collectively are the 8 of Wands. Okay. Unknown factors is the Ace of Cups. The advice card is the 9 of Cups, and the future is the 9 of Swords reversed with Temperance reversed at the bottom of the deck. Very interesting mix of energies. I'm going to make all this look better in the shot, stare at this a bunch, and I'll see you right now. Okay, now that I figured out the shot, I'm going to dig out the missing 8 in here. So I'm going to dig through the 8 of Swords. Actually, I won't make you watch this part. Since I'd paused the recording anyway, I did the full reading and stared at everything, but just so you know, the 8 of Swords was reversed, and it was sandwiched between the 2 of Swords and the 6 of Swords, also in reverse. I'm not sure where the best place to put them is, so I'll put them right here for now. So, in short, there's the thing that made a lot of this click into place was when I realized that this is essentially a post-Mercury retrograde reading. I hate to use the concept as a scapegoat. I make fun of people who blame everything on Mercury retrograde, but the like using that as kind of a meme to frame all of this. Through which to frame all of this made it so much easier to read. So that's why I'm going with this angle. But basically, because obviously we have the eights, the movement, the eights are about structure on top of structure, basically. It's the double 4. So the thing that leapt out so much with these 8s here where they are is that it's almost as if the long-term vision that we had, has been delayed by something, we're reviewing, revising, and all the R words, and right now, or at least for the moment, following the new moon, these readings usually frame the 2 weeks after the lunation that I'm reading for, except for eclipses, which is 6 months. That's typically how I do it. But anyway, it's like the practiced repetition that comes from integrating the lessons that we've learned. And I think that the speed here represented by the 8 of Wands representing us collectively is an internal shift. I think that despite all the setbacks that this is also the 9 of Cups here, despite the setbacks that, the times that have led us to this point came with, there has been a shift that has happened, but it's hidden and it's unearthed. We need to kind of, through the practice and the journey that we are each individually embarked on, we can kind of go get our wish, but just maybe not right away. And there is a lesson that was unearthed in all of this. The famous, I probably said this the last time the 8 of Cups came up. The thing about how this guy is on a quest for the 9th cup, and we happen to have an ace on the other side, and the 9 of Cups as a reversed advice cards. I literally just put this together now, so I had not noticed before. But yeah, it's all about making, now comes the ominous part, because yes, the thing that leapt out to me was how, yes, we had 3 out of 4 eights that made me curious where the other 8 was. What was the missing 8? The thoughts and words 8. And I think that this was also hinted at by the 9 of Swords reversed in the future position here. But what I'm getting from the Eight of Swords sandwiched between the 2 and the 6, all in reverse, is making hard decisions about who and what to leave behind. This is a theme that comes up a lot, and it kind of came up in the sense of being absent from the reading proper, but showing up in such a blatant way that made me curious what the missing, what the missing movement was, and yeah, I think that with the times that come, despite the inner transformation and the joy that is to be found in all of this, that's one of the messages of the Temperance card here underpinning everything. There that doesn't come without the responsibility, of in order to get to where we want to go and capitalize on the holy grail, that we have taken out from the waters to get our wish, even though it's not right away, comes the, how to win the peace after, or maybe also having difficult conversations, which may or may not include looking in the mirror, and that kind of thing. Because, it's looking like the shift has already happened, and it's just a question of figuring out what it was. And I think that if you stress about the consequences of what this Ace of Cups means for you, then that is what can make you hesitant, so that and prolong the moving to calmer shores, which is a common meme phrase with the Six of Swords here. Yeah, that felt like a mic drop. I don't think I left much on the table, so I'm just going to move on to the oracle portion. If you like your reading, please give this video a like, and if you chose the geometry deck, your card is Remembrance. Very interesting. And the text under it reads, "The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul in body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life." This is kind of on the nose. This is really it's reinforcing the concept of what lessons are you taking with you and what lessons are you leaving behind. I almost feel like, well, I do feel like reading it and moving on. So the frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul in body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. If you chose this deck, your time for a nap. This is a very interesting card to pick. Actually, there are a couple ways to make this fit pretty smoothly into everything that I've said. So it could be the literal interpretation of, take your foot off the gas, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Maybe recharge, make sure that you're being the best version of yourself involves the recuperation that happens between workouts and all that shit. And there is another way, which is maybe if there's a hobby you haven't done in a while, the nap being rewarded to break, time for a break. This fox and this moon, they look pretty comfy, yeah, they're napping, but they look pretty chill, and maybe that could be how this is showing up for you. And if you chose the Angelarium, your card is Kushiel, the Angel of Punishment. Very interesting. Let me stare at this card. Let me refocus, because I literally always forget. Give me a sec. The aspect that is coming to the front with this card is the aspect of lashing out. I'm not reading so much into the punishment aspect, but the lashing out aspect is, I think that is the warning. And sometimes, when you're in a situation that you don't think is fair, that's when people do kind of silly things when they think that when they have that sense of righteous indignation in them. And that is the warning in this card here. So maybe when making decisions as to what your cup actually is, sometimes the frustration that comes with even being in that situation of having to go on the journey to find the cup can be frustrating, and it can show up in like toxic ways to the people around you. I think that's the warning that is most evident with this card. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. If you like this reading, please give this video a like. Y'all have a great new moon cycle. I'll see you soon.